Hello, this is Matt's Amazing Mazes, and from the two previous videos, episode 1 and episode 2 that I have done, they were failures of connecting the PSP 3000 to the 7-inch monitor screen that I had purchased to connect the PSP through the video audio cord of its HDMI to its HDMI adapters. However, this video will conclude the solution fix. Yes, this is a fix solution to all its problems of making it 100% working of the PSP with the HDMI adapter of level mic to work with the monitor, vice versa, to the PSP to the monitor, from the monitor to the PSP is to work functionally and correctly. Now there's some pros and cons, some things you need to avoid to make it work, because if you do the things that's not avoided, then it won't work properly. So I'm going to bring you to the screen of the monitor. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully it's a good video image. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on, the monitor, and we're going to do this a third attempt. Okay, the screen is on, and then I'm going to go to display. I'm going to go to settings of my PSP, and I'm going to go to connected display settings. I'm going to go to the option switch radio output, push the circle button, and then confirm it by pushing yes or no. I'm going to go to yes, and it's going to say, do you want to display video output on a connected device? I'm going to say yes, and it's going to do the job. However, this is the con. The screen is going to go in and out. Hold on, let me go here. The screen is going to go in and out because, let me see here. It seems like the screen isn't going in and out, cutting in and out. But the thing is, you have to have the right micro cord and the right HDMI cord that goes along with level mic HDMI adapter for the PSP in order for it to correctly function the right way. Because if you don't, then you're going to have problems if you use outside cords that there are the same cords for the HDMI adapter, but they're from a different brand, so it's not going to work properly for the monitor. However, I was surprised because I used a different HDMI cord, the same one that I used previously, while I was using the right micro to USB cord, the right proper one, because in the previous video of episode 2, I used the micro cord, the long 18-foot cord I had that I had to tie a twisty on. That made the screen go black every time I try to display the video output from the PSP to the monitor, and it didn't work out right. but you have to use the right micro cord that came with the product. And I did not do that, but you have to do it in order for it to work. And you may have to have the same HDMI cord in order for it to function too. But however, I got fortunate and I used the same HDMI cord I previously used while I was testing it off the video, and it was cutting in and out. So I'm using the same method like I did previously, and it's not cutting in and out. So I was fortunate this time that it didn't do it once again. But make sure you use the same HDMI cord anyways for the product of level mic HDMI adapter to the PSP, and also use the right micro cord also along with the HDMI that comes with it for better improvement and quality. So this I'm going to play a game. I own this game right here. I own the physical copy of Test Drive, and as you see, Test Drive is in the box. Test Drive Unlimited. I own the game, but I have a UMD killer which converts the physical copy into a digital copy on your PSP PlayStation as a digital backup, so you can have the copy of the game on your PSP. As long as you own the original physical copy, it's legal to do that, I believe, you know. But you have to have a custom firmware to make a digital copy in order for it to work. You have to have your PSP hacked with a custom firmware. So I'm going to play. Let me see here. There's on this display button right here. You got game and menu. I can connect it to menu, and it'll go to the menu screen where everything is seeable from the menu standpoint of things. But if you go to game, it's kind of zoomed in order for the screen to fit the game. So the menu would be kind of close up to your face and magnified, where it's kind of off screen, the image, but it's to fit the image video of the game, I believe. So I'm going to go to game, and then I'm going to go to Test Drive and see. And then we're going to test to see how it fits on the screen, because the previous episode 1 video, I tried a video game and it didn't fit on the whole entire screen. So this may work. Yeah, see, it's fitting on the whole entire screen. It's actually working. See, the product is saying what it's supposed to be doing. So, because when I viewed the description on Amazon, it said that all the video of any device of the video of the game or anything on the PSP will fit the screen of any device. If that makes sense. I may have said it kind of strangely, but you get the idea. So here's the game I'm playing, Test Drive, and it's all working perfectly. So this is the video fix, the conclusion the grand finale of this review episode. So I'm going to load my game. I'm going to push yes to load. Load completed. I'm going to push Z circle back to back. I'm going to push yes. I'm going to push OK. Oh, wait a minute. I had to go back. I had to go back. Okay, load game. Push continue. Push yes OK to load. But this time, do you want to go online? Seconds ago, I pushed yes to go online, but since this game is incompatible with the internet today, the PSP games can no longer be online because they discontinued the PSP. You want to push no, and then you go to continue game. And then what you want to do is you want to drive out of the Tiis Drive Unlimited. And it seems like it has a good picture to it. It's a lot bigger than the pictured video that I had on the previous game. It didn't completely fit the monitor completely, but this is a good video stretch. It's not perfect, it doesn't fit it completely, but it's big enough where it's a lot bigger than the PSP screen, I might say. So that's a plus, but I would give it a 4-point star rating on the screen. I would have given it a 5-point star rating if the screen would have fit the monitor completely. But let's go to menu and see what it does. Okay, it's doing something here. Okay, let's go to menu. Okay, when you switch to menu on the HDMI converter, it gives it a smaller screen. But when you go to game, it gives you a bigger screen. So I think this is as good as the screen it's going to get. But what I'm going to do now is this. I'm going to go out of the game, and I'm going to do something to see if it will make it fit. And then I'm going to get out of the game. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to display. See if I can find it. Connected display settings. And what I'm going to do, see the TV type. It has dimensions of stretchable dimensions on it. Now this may not work. This may not make the screen a lot bigger, but then again it might. So I'm going to fit it to here, and then I'm going to go back to game. Now that might be the proper dimensions to make it fit on the whole entire screen, but I don't know for sure if that's going to work or not. So I'm going to go to Tiis Drive and see if the playable game video, when I play the game and actually drive the car, to see if the video image will fit completely on the screen or not. So I'm going to push continue. This information is invaluable if you really want to experiment with such capabilities like this, you know. Okay, I'm going to skip all that. It seems like the screen is about the same, but let me see here. I'm going to load game, continue, go back, push no, continue game. Drive out. It looks like it's about the same, maybe a little bit smaller, I'm not sure. But it seems like the screen is a little bit bigger still compared to the PlayStation Portable screen. So any dimensions you use, the radio dimensions, to try to make the screen fit, it's entirely up to you if you want to use 16 point whatever or 4 point whatever. So it's up to you. I don't think it would make a difference, but I think this is, I give it a 4-point star rating because it doesn't fit the screen entirely. So this will conclude this video. I hope this was something you can use yourself or benefit from. I'm going to quit. Push yes. And I'll see you until next time. That's Amazing Maze is signing off.